Perhaps the biggest yet for the midterm elections in Arizona. Today, ballots heading to the mailboxes of voters in Arizona, the crucial swing state where Donald Trump's endorsed Republican candidates are looking to make big gains. In 2020, a third of Maricopa voters sent their mail ballots back within the first 2 weeks, meaning it's go time in Arizona. It was here where ballots in the last election were perhaps the most scrutinized of any state in 2020, as Donald Trump falsely claimed mass election fraud. Yet now, his election-denying candidates are neck and neck in recent polling. At the top of the ticket is Kari Lake for governor, her Democratic opponent refusing to show up for the lone debate that was originally scheduled for tonight, but is now postponed.
It's impossible to have a real conversation with her. She does nothing but spout conspiracy theories.
The hardworking people of Arizona are taking note, and they're realizing that she won't show up for the job interview.
Last week at another candidate forum, the two sides originally agreed not to appear in the room at the same time, but Lake reneged and tried to challenge Hobbs to take the stage with her in the crowd. Current Governor Doug Ducey, who's met the ire of Trump when he certified Joe Biden's win in the state and endorsed Lake's primary opponent, now standing by her candidacy.
You stood there against the pressure and did not back down. Kari Lake has said that she would decertify the 2020 election.
The primary's over. I have every confidence that our elections will maintain their integrity going forward.
All right, Vaughn Hillyard joins us now from Phoenix, from famous Maricopa County. So, Vaughn, will Katie Hobbs' decision not to debate hurt her chances?
She's missing out on an opportunity to hit a statewide audience here by not participating in this and essentially giving Kari Lake, who she calls a conspiracy theorist, the open floor. It's going to be 30 minutes, therefore, for Kari Lake to go up on stage and say what she may without getting any pushback from her Democratic opponent.
But does she have a point? We saw what happened at that forum. Would she have been walking into a trap, or do you think with the right moderator, a clear set of rules, Arizona voters would have gotten a good and healthy debate?
Right. Kari Lake is a force to be reckoned with. She's a former broadcaster of more than 25 years. She is good on camera and controlling a situation. However, the Democrats running for Attorney General here, as well as Secretary of State, they are also running against these individuals who are election deniers, and they went toe-to-toe with these individuals. And I've had conversations with Democratic activists here who are frustrated and feel like she's missing out on an opportunity, and it's a necessity that she goes toe-to-toe with Kari Lake.
So let's talk about polls now in this race. Are they reliable in that state? I know they're showing a very close race for governor.
The folks that I'm talking to on both sides of these campaigns here, they say that these races up and down the ballot are dead heats. And I think it's a prime example to go back to that 2020 election when Joe Biden won by just 10,500 votes. The polls were close in 2020, and that's what reality came to be. And yet again here in 2022, the polls are close, and folks don't know on either side which way they're going to go.
All right, let's finally talk about, before you go, that race for Senate in Arizona, also heating up as Republicans take on incumbent Democrat Mark Kelly.
Right. Mark Kelly won his 2020 race by about 3 percentage points. And this time around, he has maintained a lead again in polling by about that margin. And that is where you have seen Kari Lake, who is actively had campaign events trying to lift up his candidacy, as well as the Secretary of State candidate, Attorney General candidate. Blake Masters is trying to make a run at Mark Kelly, but from conversations I've had, there's evidence that his numbers have been solid in terms of the support he had. The question is, over these next 4 weeks, can Blake Masters make a dent in that and potentially make this a ball game?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.